Weather's nice.
Good job, guys.
It's not. I don't get it.
Good job being boring, guys. You did well. Okay.
Thanks, man.
Now everyone be super interesting. Father, these people are going to come out of the brush any second now. They've got like flaming torches up, which is pretty common out here. You know, flashlights, so batteries are getting really rare. Now here's the problem. You've got Juno. Sorry, Domino. I don't know why I'm calling her Juno. You've got Domino carrying. So it's going to be hard to hide with that person. It's not impossible, but I am just letting you know, just reminding you of the elephant in the room.
I kind of look at the group.
I'm waiting for Embers. I'm going to react from Embers.
And I start reading sermons and keep walking forward. Kind
of like chanting? Like a paladin?
Yeah, like, and we walk through the valley of the shadows and fear no evil. Yeah,
just like bastardized versions of the truth, like the scriptures. That's so funny.
And all men who walk will burn.
And I think
I assume that this attracts them.
Yeah,
well, they're already coming towards us. Yeah.
And I'm still walking.
Every now and then, Revelation just goes, Amen. Amen. And Genesis just like, oh fuck.
Revelation wants to like raise one hand to the skies, but he's carrying Domino, so he can't.
Embers and Burrows, what's your reaction while this is happening?
What I want to do, because these guys are going to discover us, there's no way they're not going to, especially with Father quoting Bible verse. As soon as it's apparent that they've discovered us, if I spot them, I'm going to kick into action and bullshit my way through, because that's what I do best.
Yep, we've got some good bullshitters here. Burrows, are you tagging along?
If Embers isn't doing anything out of the ordinary, like, I'm just going to go along with his plan. I kind of trust Embers, even though I think I know she doesn't trust me.
Cool.
If Burrows is walking along next to me, I'll just turn to him and say, just play along, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've been watching you. I know you're in control of these situations, because I know what happened in the last situation that you were in with your boat. Well, I know that you're in control somehow. Like, you're the guy that I'm pushing responsibility towards.
I don't know if in control is the right word. I feel Embers is normally the eye of the storm.
Well, yeah. I mean, if anything bad happens, she'll be the focus, and then I'll be able to just, like, be weird and help.
Yeah. So, Doomwolf, I think we see it from your perspective. We see Father, this guy in long robes, or like, you know, fur coat, kind of come out of the woods, chanting, with somebody being carried on a stretcher between. We see it through your sniper scope, and then you see Rose, or Embers now, come out behind, followed by this weird little man in a poncho. What's Doomwolf thinking now with all this going on? What action is there any action you'd like to take?
I don't know.
Embers. It's the only way.
No. So wait, who actually? I do see all of them getting out of the woods.
Yeah,
right?
they just kind of break into the clearing that they were all in the campsite. Like the people who were coming towards you, like when the Father came out chanting and preaching, kind of backed away a little bit, surprised. I think Father's going to have to make some sort of roll, perhaps a manipulation or going aggro with religion. I don't know.
Going aggro with religion.
I think
probably
manipulate.
the most confused by seeing green again, because the last time I saw
you haven't seen green. Green is hiding.
Oh,
Green is on kind of the other side of the clearing. Green, you can see.
Like on lookout with Gage.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like someone's doing something under fire. Definitely. Not sure who.
Yeah, that's perfect. Father, you're doing something under fire.
Oh.
You are trying to give off an air of confidence to I guess it could either be manipulator under fire, but you're basically trying to do something with enough confidence that they're not just going to take you prisoner and be like, oh, this guy's supposed to be here. It's kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I think you're doing something under fire.
All right.
So roll that for me. Brilliant. Perfect.
Ooh, yes.
Perfect.
So, Wolf, as you're watching, Father's coming out and going, and in the... Like, just, keep saying we walk through the valley of death over and over again. Like, perhaps that's the only verse that he actually ever really memorized. I don't know.
It just keeps changing as he repeats it.
Been spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise.
God.
He walks out of the thing, like...
Bring out your dad.
Walks up to the group. You're watching for your sniper rifle. You reach the kind of lead guy who's in the middle. Like, I suppose most of them have parted before you, and there's kind of one guy with a rifle standing, like, in your way as you walk closer. Father, you reach that man. You end up standing in front of him. He hasn't really reacted yet. And then he just brings up the rifle butt and cracks you in the forehead with it.
I try as hard as I can to just take it to the face. Because, God says, turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
I like you, leaning into it is my idea. Like, he's coming down with the butt, and you're just like, yup! Bop!
Yeah, it hits me. I kind of stagger back.
I had your rifle.
Force the cheek into it. You're like, you want to take the cheek? You have it.
Now, I understand.
Real quick, before you do that, before you talk, could you make the harm move for me with a +0?
The harm move?
Yeah, so that is 2d6 plus 0. And this will decide how... He's not really hitting you hard enough to give harm unless you roll poorly, which I don't think you have.
I'll just roll.
That's high. Isn't the damage...
Yeah, you want to roll... Sorry, this is a weird roll where you actually want to roll low.
You need a 3 or lower.
Here, I'll let you see it. So...
On 7 to 9, the MC can choose one. You lose your footing, you lose your grip on whatever you're holding, you lose track of someone or something you're attending to, or you miss noticing something important.
Okay. So, I think you lose track of somebody or something important. So he wallops you in the head. You kind of stagger for a minute. It hurts like crap. He didn't break your nose or anything, but you're kind of stunned by the wallop to the head.
Yeah, I stopped saying my sermons and stuff.
And, everyone else is kind of like, whoa, like, surprised. Like, the guy kind of took a pretty sharp reaction there. And as that's happening, somebody grabs Genesis's arm and, like, yanks her to the side. And, like, she drops Domino's stretcher. But luckily, like, Domino falls onto the dirt. Revelation's going down beside Domino to try and make sure they're okay. And then they drag Genesis away from, like, your main group into their, kind of like, so that she's more surrounded by their men.
So when I said when they appear, I wanted to jump into action. I guess I'm still waiting.
Well, no, do you want to do anything while this is happening? I mean, this happened pretty quickly. Like,
oh, what, they just ran out and then started in?
We just walked
Father
out.
was ahead.
We haven't even gotten to camp yet.
Yeah, Father was ahead. He was kind of your spear point because he said he was walking ahead talking. And pretty much as soon as he reached the first one, he just walloped him. Like, it was pretty bang. You might have been about to come forwards and start speaking, but they didn't really give you much of a chance.
In that case, I'm going to chase after the one that's got Genesis.
Okay, like a bunch of them move to block you. Like,
then I'll sweet talk them. I'll be like, gentlemen, please, please, please. And ladies, of course. We are not your enemy. We are here to spread the good word. We are here to spread wealth and love and just everything that you could ever want. Don't you want that? Don't you want everything you could ever want?
No, I don't want what I want. Just tell me what I want.
What I really, really want.
I don't want.
Yeah, roll seduce, manipulate. And yeah, Green, Doomwolf both see all of this through it. Alright, so there's a pause. One of the guys, the guy who hit Father, goes, fuck that noise. I'm a Buddhist.
Don't you want inner peace? That's what we're spreading.
It's about martial arts.
It's about kung fu.
But the other ones look more interested, especially when you said wealth. If you could maybe give them some concrete assurance of wealth, that might calm them down. But
I don't know what concrete assurance of wealth I have. I don't think I'd walk around with all of my barter on me.
I only have pieces of like metal and wire and rocks. I don't have any barter on me. I could like read somebody's mind and get a memory. That's about the most I could do.
Yeah.
I look towards them. Yes, the Lord gives all men what they want, and I just
what a horrible Christian. I'm sorry, but that's fucking brutal.
Yeah, I lean up a little bit from the hit to the face. I look kind of affected, but not really. It looks like I'm used to being hit in the face by guns. Like this is how conversations start.
Usual reaction. I get it.
I just kind of lean up. Now, what do you want? I look towards the big guy who said he's a Buddhist first, and then the other two.
Yeah, the big guy who you now see him. He's got his like head shaved really close, and has some like really bad dragon tattoos. Like
Clutch.
really crap. Like probably done by knife point dragon tattoos. He takes another step forwards, but like there's like a whoa, that's enough. And I mean, yeah, okay, that's Bob's voice, I guess. Bob comes forwards, bowler hat on, you know, what might have once been a cheap suit and now is a shit suit. Comes forwards and goes, "Alright, who the fuck are you and what are you doing here?"
Yes, I am Father Morris, from a town somewhere near here. We're just coming to the grotto. No worries, right?
To the
Sure.
grotto? Ghetto?
Yes,
The grotto?
the grotto.
Is it possible to cover Father's mouth before he tells them all of our secrets?
Oh, wait,
We're
is the
going to the
grotto?
grotto, you know, the secret place where people we don't
I
like
guess
people
I
going
guess I
to.
know
We're
the
going
areas,
there.
otherwise I would have shot him.
I thought everyone knew about the grotto.
No, the grotto is a secret, secure place.
Oh, well then I changed when I said it. I didn't know that. Living in town, I would have known it was a secret. Yes, we're traveling to
Is
another
it really
town.
that secret? We're like trading with people and
Yeah.
stuff.
I feel it's people are aware of
The-
it. It's just
I think the
actually
grotto-
finding it is difficult.
I feel
Oh,
like the
God,
grotto
yeah.
itself might be like your sanctuary for your followers, but they can leave and barter with other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Traders from the grotto are a common sight and like certain places. But it's also remember
Yeah.
this is kind of
They
like
would also be spreading the water, right? They'd be bringing like jugs of water, holy water to places.
it's also like remember this is kind of like medieval times when if somewhere was a day's travel from where you lived, you went there once a year. Like most
Yeah.
people don't
Or if
travel
ever
like
in your whole life. Yeah.
So, yeah. So sorry, what do you say instead, Father?
Yes. We are simply traveling, spreading the word of our Lord.
Amen,
We're
brother.
We're attempting to find someone to take care of this person. And I kind of notion towards Domino, who's laying there.
They're afflicted with a demon.
Yes.
Someone's animal whimpering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I was wondering. I was like, what is that? Sounds like a tiny animal that was moaning into my ears.
Matt always has a familiar with him.
I always have a familiar nearby. It's true.
This is,
That's just
There's
her
a-
snoring.
That's super cute. I just wondered. I thought I was tripping out. I'm like,
yeah, there's probably, boy, good stuff. Yeah, I explained to them we're traveling nomads of the Lord.
So you're traveling with an injured person across the mountains in the middle of nowhere.
Well, it's not necessarily the middle of nowhere. There's supposedly a town somewhere around here.
They wanted to see the mountains before they passed. This is a joyous occasion. They love the mountains. Look how much fun they're having
just
down
passed
there in
out.
the dirt.
I just
Domino
kind of look at
drools
it.
into the dirt.
We've been instructed by the Lord that if we were to bring this person to the mountain peak, that they would be healed.
I see.
Yes.
While this is going on, Doomwolf, most of the camp has turned its attention to this meeting, including most of the people who are normally watching Trey and Juno, who are now... They're the least guarded you've seen them the entire time you've been watching. Like, most of the guards looking the wrong way. The few who are watching them have their backs conveniently to the woods. And I think, Green, while you're watching, you notice that there are two... There's a younger couple, maybe in their early 30s, who are both bound and being kept, clearly prisoners, who are in the camp kind of grounds, who are now being more sparsely guarded. You probably only notice them because most of the people who are around them have left, leaving them more obvious. Father, do you want to roll some form of bullshit roll? Perhaps...
Some form of bullshit.
Also sounds like Emma's is helping.
Does it look like
I
can help
if I
too.
can get closer, like stealthily?
Yes.
Yeah,
It would be a cool roll for you to get closer. You'd be acting under fire. The fire would be discovery.
Yeah.
Not really. But
I just leave a plate for you or something?
yeah, probably just leave it. I'll come down a little bit.
Depriving Matt of food, everybody.
Okay.
It's fine.
So for me, it will be cool to get closer. Basically, what I want to do is like stealthily try and or free them, or the guards who are standing there, just stabbing them with a knife.
Yeah.
Try to
Well,
kill them
I think
before.
first you'll have to roll cool to see if you can get there. I think Father's going to have to roll a manipulate roll with
And I'm
Ember's
rolling
help.
sharp.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh no, it's with the HX, isn't it?
It's
Sorry.
with HX. Green
I think
on
that's
Burrows,
fine.
is there anything you want to do while all this is going on?
I want to be ready. Like, if anything happens, I'm gonna start attacking. But I do want to help convince these people, so that doesn't have to happen.
Yeah, I mean, Father is pretty damn convincing. I'm just looking up
Yeah.
rules.
Is one of the...
So for seduce manipulate, for an NPC on a 10+, they go along with it unless something betrays them. Okay, so your fast talk is working. He's like, God, these people are just simpletons. And yeah, with all the help you've gotten, on 10+, they get 2 on it. Yeah, he's very convinced. He's like, it's kind of a, oh, you simple bumpkins, sort of reactions, but...
Do I notice Doomwolf trying to get these people?
That's a good question.
Because you're obviously trying to stay hidden from the people down there, but I'm like on a bit higher up on the mountain, like
Yeah.
looking down.
We could say,
I'm not. What do I do with my 7?
with your 7 normally means that you flinch, hesitate, or
Yeah.
stall. I think in this case, it kind of means that, well, the camp is not going to see you. You are not
Green is
hiding your back from Green. You in
Good.
some
So
way,
when I
Green
see
catches sight of
Doomwolf,
you.
I assume I recognize him, and I recognize that he's trying to do something, and I also recognize that I've wronged Doomwolf in the past, and that there's some, like, I don't want him to, like, get hurt, not necessarily because of me again, but, like, because I didn't do anything. So what I want to do is I want to stand Overwatch
You want to stand Overwatch. Nice.
in case something happens. So that means I roll plus cool, and yes, on a hit, if anyone attacks or interferes with your ally, you attack them and inflict harm as established, as well as warning your ally. And then on a 10+, I can do another thing. But yeah, for now, I want to stand Overwatch, and in case someone, case someone attacks Doomwolf, I want to retaliate
Nice.
and like warn him about them having seen him.
This is perfect. Can I roll to keep an eye out as well for the team, my team?
Yeah, absolutely. You can roll sharp.
Roll plus sharp.
Getting into the battle moves. I love the new battle moves in 2nd edition
Yeah.
there. Wait.
Another partial success. Okay, yeah. You keep an eye out, which means Let's have a look on.
I'll be able to like warn somebody basically if anything
Yeah,
happens.
warn
Holds 2,
somebody.
and then he can spend them to basically tell people what to do and give them bonuses.
Cool. And it gets triggered by for what's coming. So if you see something coming, ooh. Now, do we think that means he sees Doomwolf or Green?
I think his focus is very much on the group that's directly at them.
I
right?
I was about to say the same thing. It's much more inward focused. I'm just waiting. Like if Doomwolf or Green were to take a shot, I think I would use that as an opportunity to help the team do something.
Yeah.
Or if these our assailants tried to do like make a move, I would say something. It's like the plan.
Awesome. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, cool. So, we know that Doomwolf is approaching, sneaking up behind this, with Green hunting rifle out, supplying Overwatch. Burrows is probably
Yeah,
like
I think
slinking.
I whisper to Gage and I point towards Doomwolf and I say, he's an ally. If they attack him, we should interfere.
It's not our problem. But he hefts. He's got like a big Magnum revolver that he and thumbs back the hammer on. Cool. And Father successfully manipulated them and convinced them that they were just simple country bumpkins who had came up to see the mountains. And they are convinced of this. The question now becomes, and you can see the question
How long?
over their face of, okay, they're simple country bumpkins. Should we rob them?
Oh, okay.
And they've started moving around you in a kind of circle. They've encircled you a little bit. They've got Genesis, like they've not dragged Genesis completely away, but there's like, if there's a circle of guys around you, she's on the wrong side of that circle, and there's somebody holding her arm.
Am I able to fix the leader with a dangerous and sexy look? Is this a charged situation? I'm not really entering it yet, but
If you,
we've been kind of all over the place with this.
I don't think so, because it's not. Well, it is charged. It's not like the kind
Physically
of moment
charged.
It's not physically charged. Yeah, I don't think it's that kind of moment.
Okay, let me
Not
know when it
currently.
is.
It's about to boil over though.
Yeah, you can tell it's about to boil over. They're like, well, you've found your mountains, but there's going to have to be a toll to pay in order to visit them, I think.
And how much would this toll be, would you say?
Empty your pockets out and we'll find out.
Please,
I like
Father, let me play this toll in song. Maybe trying my artful and gracious. I'm going to try it and sing and use that. My artful and gracious.
Alright.
Should I sing a religious song?
Santa
Oh my God.
Maria.
Oh, happy day.
I think we need some more Jenga, but
Wait, no,
that's what you should sing.
because you gotta have faith. Yeah, roll your artful and gracious.
I'll roll my artful and gracious. And
Does
I've
anybody
chosen a
join
song.
in
I've got the-
singing backup?
Oh, I totally do. Like 100%.
Like
From the
wrote on that- on the
Like
back-
she starts singing and I immediately know the song and I just start belting it out with her.
You
As
read
long
it,
as Doomwolf doesn't join in, it's fine.
you
There are some
read it
lyrics.
from you
Wanna
read
join
it
in?
from Ember's mind, and
Yeah, like as she's singing, like thinking the words, I hear them and say them.
There's your lyrics on there then, so we'll go with the song.
okay,
Love
well,
the
Burrows
world.
roll hex.
If you get a 10 plus, you could bump him up to a 10.
Yeah, if you roll well
Yeah.
on your hex, you could maybe your backup singing could make all the difference.
How many people can help?
I don't think there's a limit.
It's a song.
It's only. It also can make it worse, right? Or not?
It can make it worse if you roll poorly. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so-
not even needed. Burrows,
Well, Burrows is a monster.
wow,
I
Burrows.
always have crazy amounts of history on people.
Yeah, that's your thing.
That's true.
That is your thing. Okay, this is a Skinner move, right?
It is
I
indeed.
just wanna
I will
bring-
join hands with Burrows. And we'll slowly walk
But Burrows is like strangely sweaty to the touch.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
into that. Men.
Cold sweat. It's gross.
Okay, so we'll do our song, Burrows.
Yeah. So
I've heard there was a secret chord that
That
David
David played and it pleased the Lord.
but you don't really
Care for music, do ya?
Doesn't work with the slight lag, does it?
Yeah, no, it's
Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah. Join in, Father.
Hallelujah.
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 So I'm so sad that Green isn't a part of this.
Dumo was like,
You just started-
what the hell is this?
You just fucking start singing like Kumbaya. What the fuck?
okay. So this means this you can
Don't
choose.
sing any further. The song gets weirder as it goes on.
Fucking weird.
You can
Oh yeah, now
choose
I'm
free.
stopping there.
You can choose free. This person must meet you. This person must have your services. This person loves you. This person gives me a gift. This person admires my patron.
Does it all have to be on one person, or can I choose like more than
You
one
can
NPC?
spend your hold on anything, one for one. Like
Which
so,
just-
one hold to the one point.
I mean, it's worth saying Bob is the guy in charge of the group.
we haven't even talked to him yet.
No, you're talking to Bob.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know what we're talking to. I will spend them on. See, the problem is I don't want him to want my services because that means I'm going to get tied up with them.
I mean,
But I'm going to say he loves me. He must give me a gift, and
he should admire your patron, right? Because that's probably father, and then
Yeah, I was
father.
gonna go with that.
yeah,
Mine is
my
that
patron's the
patron.
Lord.
Okay, so
well, I think that levels me up as well.
yeah, good. Midway through that, when you went Hallelujah, half of the gang just joins in. Hallelujah.
Sing like
Pretty-
Green is
Yeah.
On the next one, the other half of the gang, pretty much everyone except for Bob and the Buddhist with the gun, all start singing along.
This ancient hymn from the old
Ancient
world.
hymn from the old world.
Yeah.
And Bob doesn't sing along, but when the song ends, you just see a single tear running down his face. And he goes, Bill loved that song.
Oh,
You can pass. You can pass. And Father, you taught your choir beautifully.
thank you.
You're
I'm just proud of them myself.
That was wonderful. Doomwolf, what are you doing while this is happening?
So I was trying to get down, try to
Yeah.
stealthily free them, or stealthily kill the guards who are still
Yeah, if
there.
you want to kill the guards, what do you reckon? Is it going aggro on the guards or seizing by force?
I guess
Oh wait, no. You could. I guess you'd be
Is he
succouring
succouring
them.
them?
God damn it, you're probably succouring them. Which
Yeah, he's
With a
like-
giant ass gun.
So-
Yeah.
This cool
Uh,
roll.
well, he has knives.
what? Yeah, I also have knives. So what kind of
Well, let me take
I
you
mean,
to
if you suck
succouring.
at them, you don't roll.
where is it?
Yeah, you
It just
don't roll
happens.
them.
Like you just murder a bunch
Oh, no.
of people.
You treat it as going aggro, but the victim has no choice but to cave and do what you want. If you couldn't, you simply inflict harm as established. Yeah, that did happen, Father
Wow.
Bao.
So what do
And they're completely
It's
distracted. But
nothing.
does that mean they roll to go aggro, but if they get, they have no choice but to suck it up?
Yeah, I think so.
Or sorry, to cave and do what you
Is there-
want?
Is there a chance that he could miss?
With
I don't
all of
think
our
so.
distraction and like the whole
If you
commotion,
can-
everybody starts singing.
Then
I
he
don't-
just steals his
Yeah.
harm.
So yeah, you deal your
An
harm.
absurd amount of harm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait, is he
steals
dealing
this
it
to
on
the
our
guest,
group?
right?
Also, as information, I just leveled up, so I got blood trace, so I have an extra +1 arm.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, this is the thing. You're not dealing harm to the gang as a whole here. You're not like
No.
butchering them. The guards around like I think what we see is hallelujah.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh god.
Hallelujah.
I want to try it during
You're
that.
rotting people.
Yeah.
It's like while they're singing.
Hallelujah. Stab, 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 stab.
Do we notice this in the background and are still singing, slightly concerned?
I think we're into the song.
Do you know what?
Oh my
Only
God.
Burrows, because Burrows was keeping
Oh,
an
I
eye
can
out.
see you. I'm
and-
watching you
and-
run around and murder
and
people, and I'm
Greek
just
still, excuse me, I guess.
letting this happen. I am not even telling anyone. I'm like letting the whole thing happen. I'm letting it slide.
Still
I'm
singing.
not gonna lie.
Well, actually, I might whisper. I'm gonna whisper to Embers.
Hallelujah.
I see. There's somebody scary in the background. Be ready to make a move, and then you'll get +1 ongoing.
I just
Thank you.
I imagine if anyone's ever played Mafia 3, it's really weird when he's killing people. It starts playing church music slowly and then jazz music. So I just imagine it's like chorusing. Hallelujah.
That's basically what I heard this song and it was like, this is the perfect moment.
Yeah. So
This
there,
is my jam.
you, Trey and Juno look up at you, and Trey looks up and goes, Doomwolf? Then you kill him
Yes,
too?
be quiet.
Oh.
Sorry.
Doomwolf, they killed my snake.
Yeah.
And then you,
When did that happen?
when they found out it was us, we'll talk about it later.
So, they were like bounded, right?
Yeah, they were bounded, but you've got infinite knives, so cut.
Yeah, so I freed one of my infinite knives.
I get out all of my knives. I am there until the end of time.
I win. Fight me. Infinite.
It's like Dracula releasing his bats.
So-
I'll do it with the knives.
I think the last thing you have to do is you have to you could act under fire to get them out, and the fire being they noticed Trey and Juno leaving, or you could use, I suppose you could also use your get the fuck out move.
Yeah, I can take people with me.
I think definitely in this situation you just got like, come on, go, let's get the fuck out.
If Burrows has pointed him out, is there any way that I could try and help?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
escape?
absolutely.
Fine. I mean, I'd do it by like going, let's sing another song or something and
Yeah.
try and keep.
You
people
make
focused
sure to
on me.
move yourself like in the opposite direction from him.
Flash some more skin, and like flaunt.
Yep, and you'd get +1 because Burrows pointed him out.
Yep.
So roll
So
your
I
history
get
and an
to
extra
roll.
one.
Yeah, history +1.
What are you going to do, Adam?
I'm helping.
Oh, help.
Yeah.
Deliberately-
Well, +1 just brings me to 0.
Calling me
so
out.
it's 2d6.
Look over there.
Deliberately
There he
positioning.
is, the bastard!
What's going on?
Look, a distraction.
I would like to help Dwarf get them out.
I tried burst and miss. That's with the +1. My HX with gun like.
No, it's not. It's 5 + 1. It should be 2d6 + 1.
Yeah, so you get.
This is
another-
only 2d6, not the 1.
My HX with Doomwolf. With Doomwolf is -1.
Oh,
So it's 1. That brings up to 0.
Savage.
savage.
Brutal. Better
So
than
you get a
nothing.
minus. Do you get a
can I-
minus
can-
1 to your roll?
But
I
it
would
doesn't do anything. It just says prepare for the worst. It doesn't
Oh,
actually.
shit.
affect him.
No, but we're also involved in the fail. If so, it's Doomwolf. Wait, I'm confused. Right? If
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Doomwolf fails, does that mean I, by association, because I've given Embers +1 forward?
I don't think that would be included in it. But let's have a look. Help and interfere. On a miss, it's just prepare for the worst. So
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, but can
So-
I roll to help too, to make this like more boisterous, like learn the words ahead and sing
Yeah,
louder?
sure.
And
You can help as well. That makes sense. Doomwolf, roll your
Yeah.
get the fuck out, and if we need to, we'll be adding some dice to it. So just roll. Excellent. So 7. So you
Need a lot of dice.
and double
Nope.
ones. Great. I love it. I love it.
Snake eyes, baby.
So,
So-
Nobody wants you to succeed, Doomwolf. We all hate you.
I can stay or go, but it will cost me something. So that's
I mean,
it.
I'd help as well, but the most I can give is a +2, which wouldn't change anything.
you'd probably just compound this snowballing clusterfuck that's going on.
I think leaving something behind was probably one of the people or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or
You
your
can go,
gun.
Doomwolf, but as you're going, Juno, looks a bit more beat up than Trey. Like she looks a bit more
Domino?
malnourished. Domino. No. Juno.
Juno.
The girl who's with.
This time it's actually Juno.
Actually, Juno's time. As they're going, she catches her ankle and twists it, and lets out a grunt of pain falling to the ground. You can go with Trey, but leave Juno because they're all turning as that happens. On the other side, as that happens, the guy with the shaved head who originally clocked Father has been gritting his teeth, growing more and more frustrated as you've been singing, and suddenly
Fucking Buddhists, man.
Shouts, just enraged, like clearly a fanatically violent Buddhist.
The worst Buddhist ever.
He's the worst. Leaps
Buddhists are known for being
forwards
violent, guys.
and
Like
throws
all he
himself.
knows about Buddhism is like tales of martial arts and people punching each other.
Yeah, he learned all he knows about Buddhism from old, untranslated kung fu movies. So he
Oh my
throws
God.
himself onto Burrows and forces Burrows to the ground and begins to shake Burrows. Like,
Why?
Did he do Embers because Embers helped, so they...
um,
no, Boros helped as
Both
well.
helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I don't have to
Yeah.
choose the person who helped. I can just do a move on anybody.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Uh,
He just seems like he's getting more and more riled up, and like Embers has gotten like the attention of his boss, and he's already clocked Father. He just snaps, and Burrows is closest and singing most enthusiastically. And
I
throws
am on the
himself-
lookout. I see this about to happen. I say Embers. I'm like getting her attention. Help me.
Cool. So you get +4s if Embers interferes. Doomwolf, do you stay or do you go? If you go, there will
I
be
just
trouble.
want to-
If you stay, it will be
Big
double.
thing. Yeah.
Well,
Come on, let me know.
I will turn around.
Please.
Well,
you
you
know.
know,
I want
you
to
count as a
be
small
forced by just shooting Bob.
Oh,
with
You
the
want to do?
sniper.
You want to see? You want to just like go fuck it and just shoot Bob?
Yeah.
okay. Then this is when this happen. If this is what happens,
I want to
I'll-
do this before he gets shot, though. But Burrows has asked for my help. I want to say, Bob, please get this man off of him. And seeing as Bob loves me, I'm sure he'd want to help.
Yeah, roll manipulate.
I thought he was already distracted. So.
Manipulate, and that's a +1. Ugh, only a 5
Doomwolf,
then.
take the shot.
Okay, so
Papa's like, fuck you.
so Bob is like, no, yeah, what are you doing? Calm down. And then Bob's head explodes. The bullet passes through Bob.
Do I have to roll seize by force or not?
No, you just
Oh,
do
I
harm.
think there's.
Yeah, yes,
It's
you
a
do.
sucker.
You do have to seize. Oh no, yeah, you're suckering him. I think he doesn't know you're there. No, you have to seize by
Is
force.
he...
Oh,
I
okay.
think because I think the others are definitely going to try
Yeah.
to exchange.
This is
arms, right?
definitely
Yeah.
seized by force against Bob's guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a scary. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Seize
what
the
I want to
soul.
do is inflict terrible harm to him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You take definite and undeniable
Down a sec.
control of it, and I want to frighten the enemy.
So write those things down in chat for me, because I'm going to take a quick dinner break now.
That's a good idea. That's probably what we.
I mean, the second we come back, there's gonna be some shit going down.
Yeah.
Like,
So basically, +1 harm. Take control of situation.
Oh, by the way, I think we should. I think we should establish just beforehand. What type of weapons do they have?
Kind
they
of
had
a
like
mix,
baseball
but
bats
not-
and some guns. I think
Fallout
Matt said
4, I
earlier.
feel.
Fallout
Uh,
4-ish?
Like there's pipe guns, I feel, and like some real guns,
Yeah.
and
And
like
your
it's
Overwatch
pretty
definitely
bad.
triggers. So
That all happens at once.
so I think we're basically cutting to break right now. I hope everyone
Yep.
can come back when we're done. Yeah. Everyone's
Yeah, I'm going to grab a
Do I
sandwich.
also do I just shoot him as well, or
I'm going
is
to do
he-
the harm to his gang. I think we're going to just call this the start of a complete clusterfuck firefight.
Yeah, because I should now do like.
I mean, he's
Doom
trying
wants
to
to run away, though.
Bob's life because Bob is unaware because he's all caught up with Embers. So if he takes control, he takes definite hold of it.
I know. I have.
It's not the situation. It's using by force. So
Yeah.
I could say that he just.
I will explain what happens when we
Okay,
come back
cool.
from the break. But there's
How
one more
long?
thing before we go. We'll probably call it 20 minutes.
Come on, 20 minutes.
Okay.
There's one more thing before we come back. We see Bob's head explode, the bullet fly through, and there's a, like, yeah, how mean do I want to be?
No, cut, cliffhanger, man.
We see the bullet,
Cliffhanger.
You want to be in the
slow
break?
motion of the bullet in,
Cliffhanger.
like, Bob's head explode, and we see Ambers in front of Bob. As the
Embers.
embers as the bullet explodes and passes through, and the eyes go wide, and then we cut to break.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Wait, Everett is like, come on, why don't you help? Oh, fucking what?